Did you know Maine is currently the largest producer of kelp in the United States? There are farms located across our entire coastline, including a few off Sprucehead Island.
Alyssa Thurlow and photojournalist Mark Redeker took to the seas to see how kelp is harvested and the benefits it has to the ocean and our local economy.
It's a nice day out here today.
About a mile off Sprucehead Island in Knox County, you can find kelp farms. Kelp has quickly become Maine's new cash crop.
This time of year, the kelp is growing really well.
Island Institute is partnering with Atlantic Sea Farms and their kelp farmers to offer boat tours during this year's harvest. Atlantic Sea Farms will buy the seed for farmers, and they'll buy the kelp that's produced. Fishermen like Keith Miller from South Thomaston get to make some extra money in the spring harvesting kelp when lobstering is slow.
Each of those bags is about 1,000 pounds of kelp. They'll get 50,000 pounds or 70,000 pounds of kelp out of his farms in the next couple of weeks. We're working with a couple of fishermen on kelp who last year made more on their kelp farm than they made lobstering.
By growing seaweed in their off-season from fishing, farmers are not only putting money in their own pockets, they're also helping the local economy and the environment. Kelp aquaculture benefits the marine ecosystem by improving water quality through the uptake of excess nutrients.
So it takes phosphorus, nitrogen out of the water, it takes CO2 out of the water, and so it ends up leaving the water better than it was when it started growing.
It also serves as a nursery habitat for many marine species.
If you start growing mussels and then you surround the mussels with a kelp farm, we see that the mussels grow better. It's preventing the ocean from becoming more acidic.
While kelp can be used in many different ways, it's most commonly used in Maine for food, like burgers.
They're like a veggie burger, but they're kelp. They're totally worth trying.
Kelp burgers! Almost 98% of kelp for human consumption is grown in Asia. So we really have an opportunity to expand this industry, and it's happening at a time of year when most people aren't using this area anyways. So if there are concerns about kayaking or other recreational uses, this comes out of the water by the time most people are wanting to use this space.
The hope is that this will become a critical resource for the Maine seaweed aquaculture industry.
I think that we've got some really smart, really young people out here, older people that have done it for a long time, all working together to make it work. 20 years, 40 years from now, having our water still clean and producing.
Alyssa Thurlow, WABI TV5 News, Sprucehead.